Good afternoon. Welcome to Deep Cut Historical Park on the Miami and the Erie Canal, part of a park it's a very unique park because unlike a canal lock, it was a big, deep, dug deep out or whatever you want to call it. But it's been a beautiful day outside. I shot this video a few minutes ago, but the battery pack died, so I had to restart this video, unfortunately. But this is the plaque part of the Anthony Wayne Parkway right here. This is about the information about the deep cut. You are on that section of the Miami and Erie Canal where it was before I took my trip up north, I was Googling places to see on this trip, and I had noticed this place as a place that really stood out for a place to go on this trip, and this seemed like a really interesting place along the Miami and the Erie Canal to check out right here. And there's a few other, places. I've got quite a bit of good footage. Unfortunately, you can't get to everything on one trip, but there's a couple things that I've unfortunately had to miss, but that's just how the breaks go, But anyway, the weather, we had a little bit of rain earlier. The skies have been trying to threaten again just in the last 30 minutes, but we'll be able to get by with it. But beautiful area along US 66 right here on the very border of Auglaize and Allen County in Ohio. This is a really beautiful country little setting. We're definitely out in the country. We're about 10 miles north of St. Mary's, about 10 miles from Lima. This is right on the edge, and probably about 15 from probably Salina. So it's definitely a farming and rural area right here. So it's definitely a nice little area that is right here. Hopefully there's more to it than this. So I guess where the deep cut is on the canal looks like a little trail that works its way around a little bit. Oh, I think the trail continues on the other side of it too. Thankfully, I got 10 minutes left on this video, so it's got enough time to explore. But yeah, it looks like it goes right on the other side. Boy, the canal on this side, boy, look at the amount of grass. It looks...
For all that rain we had.
Yeah, but the last 6 weeks there ain't been much, but it looks pretty pretty dried up through here. The other side does look like it's fairly dried up too. Yeah, it looks like the trail does continue down this way, or unless this is part of the towpath, but either way, it doesn't really. Historical deep cut in 2.4 miles, lock 15. So I wonder how we missed lock 15, or yeah, historical deep cut. Looks like a little, man, it's starting to get kind of humid out here now with this darn humidity. Historical deep cut. Then 6 Mile Creek, and then I'm assuming lock 15 was probably in Spencerville somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I think this is the towpath, or part of the towpath. Oh, you know what, Greg? This is also part of the Buckeye Trail, because you see this blue blaze? I've seen this down close to Dayton. That's part of the Buckeye Trail too.
What's that on top?
What?
Is that a can on top?
Yeah, 2 cans, I guess. Yeah, this is part of the Buckeye Trail too, so, you know, the blue blazes, which it makes sense because since it's a towpath, it goes through various parts of the state. It goes through like Taylorsville and Dayton, you know, down in Eastwood, you know, through various parts of the state. It's like a circular trail that goes all around the state. So we're on the, you know, Buckeye Trail on the Miami and Erie Canal, a deep cut.
That's why it's so popular. It's been here a while.
Oh yeah. Nice little wooded area. At least we'll have time to get down to St. Mary's without having to rush, because the shrine could be done another day. Because it's just not possible time-wise. But we can drive by it and through Maria Stein and Carthagena, but just won't be able to stop in there. But maybe some videos of the cemetery, you know. Yeah, this will go back a little ways. The towpath will. Then we'll just probably turn around, because I know this leads into Spencerville. The towpath does. One good thing about this towpath, it's rideable either by bike or by hiking. It's rideable. Wish we had a more unobstructed view of the canal down here, but we really don't, but oh well. See it a little bit better from right up here, but nice little area. I guess this is what they're kind of referring to, the deep cut, how they kind of dug it like this, I'm assuming. How they dug it downwards.
You know, back then they didn't have all the powerful equipment they do now.
Oh yeah. And they had pretty bad working conditions, you know, too. Yeah, because you can see another tree that kind of signifies the Buckeye Trail, another one up here that signifies the blue blazes. So this is definitely interesting, seeing the Buckeye Trail way out in the middle of nowhere here on the border of Auglaize and you know, Allen County, and just outside of Spencerville, Ohio. been definitely very interesting. Yeah, after we get done at St. Mary's, we could probably go back to your place where I could probably charge a battery pack, then do a little bit of stuff around the lake and that, you know.
Leaves are just at the point of
Yeah, where they're getting ready to turn. Oh yeah.
as if half of them didn't. It's beautiful.
This will be really pretty around the 3rd week of October when it's at their fall color. You know, plus, you know, I certainly wouldn't mind, you know, doing some, although I filmed several locations down in the Dayton area. I mean, I would love to show some other areas for fall color, you know, because normally it's around the 3rd week of October, around the 20th, when we have our peak color.
Around New England, you get a lot of the beautiful trees up there.
Oh yeah. The bad thing, of course, we've seen it today in other areas. We're seeing a lot of dead trees, especially a lot of ash trees that...
I hate seeing that.
Yeah, and it's just, you're seeing so many of them. I'm like, take them down, get rid of them if you're not... When they're dead, I mean, you almost know when you see a dead tree, it's an ash tree.
You're asking for an accident.
Like what we saw in Lima, how that one tree branch was overhanging the power line. All it's going to take is one storm, and boom, that whole tree's on that power line. But yeah, this is a nice little area right here. Definitely a very interesting location right here. What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, the rain just came through at an inopportune time this morning, but hey, that's just how it unfortunately goes, you know. Definitely a nice little area, deep cut. Spencerville 55, a deep cut historical park, part of the Johnny Appleseed Park District. Beautiful area. Once part of the Black Forest swamp of the area. It's kind of unfortunate how dry the canal is right now, but you see that grass right through the middle of the canal. But hey, that's just how it goes. So I guess this is part of the deep cut, or I guess this is it down here. It's interesting because they normally would build a lock. They normally built locks up here. Alright YouTube, this one's getting ready to end soon, so that's going to be it for this one from Deep Cut Historical Park on the old Miami and the Erie Canal.